Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Stevie.
I am Betty.
And today we're looking at our World in Pictures lesson. You get to see pictures with our vocabulary today. And it's always easier for me to remember vocabulary if I have pictures or examples to remember it with.
Right, exactly. That helps you remember vocab words a lot easier than just, picturing all the things in your head.
Picturing things. I'm a visual person. Yeah, I like to see things, and that helps me take pictures for my brain.
Right, and I like the topic we're going to have for today.
Yes, our topic. From one pet to a house full of pets?
听起来他觉得很可怕。
Too many pets. I don't know. I love pets. I love animals. Too many pets in your house?
但他这里的翻译我们来看一下一只变一窝，宠物满屋，就不知道他到底是要讲好的还是讲不好的哦。对，我有很多 pets 啊，蟑螂算吗？不算，不算。
Yeah. I think it can be not good, but we'll see.
We'll see how well.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Kyle and Brandy. Let's take a look.
From one pet to a house full of pets.
Brandy and Kyle are talking about the pets they have in their own homes.
Hey, Brandy, guess what? My brother got a new pet snake. It's really cool.
Seriously? Your parents allowed that? I didn't expect them to say yes.
He begged them for a long time. Now we have 3 dogs, a cat, 2 turtles, and a snake.
That's a full house. I hope they all get along.
Yeah, most of the time they do, but sometimes they fight a little. I still enjoy it though. What about you? Do you have any pets at home?
I have 4 hamsters, 2 guinea pigs, and 2 cats.
Do your cats ever try to hunt the smaller animals?
I was worried about that, so I keep them in separate rooms.
That's a good idea. Do you plan to have any more pets?
I'd like to get a rabbit, but my mom says I already have enough animals to take care of.
My mom says the same thing when I ask for more dogs, but since my brother got a snake, maybe I'll ask about getting a lizard.
To be honest, that's not really my thing. I just prefer cute, fluffy animals.
Fair enough. Every pet has its own charm. I guess we just like different kinds of pets.
Okay, so Brandy and Kyle are talking about the pets they have in their own homes. Okay, the places they live.
对，他就说呢，这2个同学应该是 Brandy and Kyle， 他们不知道是不是学生还是已经上班族了，但不管怎么样，他们在聊宠物的这个话题哦，就是他们家里呢各自，因为这个 homes 有加 s 嘛，对不对？各自的家里呢有养什么样的宠物？等一下你应该会大吃一惊。哦
So you can tell that Kyle and Brandy are good friends. Okay?
对
Because Kyle says, "Hey, Brandy, guess what?"
这个呢就说，Brandy， 嗨，你知道吗？有的你知道吗？
Yeah, guess what? My brother got a new pet snake.
Oh my god！ 他说你知道吗？我哥哥，那你可以翻成我弟弟哦。我哥哥呢刚买了一只新的宠物蛇。
It could be Didi.
对，也可以是弟弟哦。
Yeah, just my brother. Yeah.
对，外国人不太在意就是谁大谁小哦，反正就是有关系这样子。
I mean, if you wanted to be specific, you say my big brother, my little brother. But we wouldn't say my first brother, my second brother. We would never say that in English.
对，台湾比较重视伦理嘛，对不对？我大哥，我二哥，我三哥。
Yeah.
对，我四弟。
Yeah.
对，英
my
文不
little
会。
sister, my big sister. But usually we'll just say my brother, my sister.
对他们，辈分不太重要。
Yeah, we don't care about the age. So my brother got a new snake. It's really cool.
超酷的，我跟你讲，好可怕哦。
Yeah, I think snakes are very interesting to look at from far away.
Have you held one in your hand before?
When I was little, I loved snakes.
Oh, really?
And we were in the forest camping in the mountains, and I saw a snake, and I said, "Ooh, a snake!" And I ran up and I picked it up.
Really?
And it went shoo and bit me. It was a rattlesnake. 是响尾蛇。
哦，所以你真的有被咬，谁叫你手要你
So now I hate snakes.
一朝被蛇咬，10年怕草绳
我真的非常讨厌蛇。But I think to watch them from far away is interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
And so then in high school, we had a biologist, like an
生物学家。
animal biologist, come to school, and he brought lizards and snakes.
Oh.
And they said, "Oh, Stevie's afraid of snakes. Stevie hates snakes." So he put a boa constrictor.
它是那种
小蟒蛇那种。
对
Is that what it's
蟒
called?
蛇，对，蟒蛇。
Yeah, he put a little white one with pink eyes, about this long.
对。
He put on my neck.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, take it away, take it away. Oh, yeah, I didn't like it.
我有被一个很大的那种白色的蟒蛇，然后他们就我去那种东南亚的动物园，然后他们就也没有人管理，他就直接把它放我肩膀上，我说我不要，然后他们就说没关系，拍一张照，然后那个人就走很后面
And you're like,
然后我
no,
就
no,
I'm holding
no,
the snake's
no.
head,
I
and then
know.
it's super heavy.
Oh, get it away from me.
我想说他会不会等一下下一秒就把我整个缠绕，然后我就
Right.
我就那个我觉得好可怕哦。
But I do understand that some people love snakes.
哎，
Yeah. I like cats and dogs, and I don't really like rats or mice, you know. But
Me either.
some people like them. Fine. Just not for me.
没错，每个人都有自己的喜好哦。
Yeah.
对，但 Brandy 呢，这个Kyle的哥哥就买了一只新的蛇，这样。
Yeah, I got a new snake. It's cool. And Brandy says, "Seriously? That just means really?
真的假的？一只蛇哦？
Your parents allowed that?"
你爸妈允许他养蛇哦？
Ooh,
好不可思议哦。
I didn't expect them to say yes.
没错，
And when we say I didn't expect, I know when we talk about expect, it means like 期待, right? But here, when we say, "Ooh, I didn't expect them to say yes. I didn't expect that to happen." That just means you didn't think that would happen.
就是我没有想到我没有预料到，想到说他们会讲 yes， 而且他们会同意。那而且他们两个听起来好像他们还是学生，所以如果是我的小孩要跟我说他要养一只蛇的话，我没有办法接受，我觉得好可怕哦。
Wait till you grow up and move out.
Right, and to kind of keep it at your own apartment,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
Yeah. But so I didn't expect them to say yes. And now Kyle says he begged them for a long time.
他求了好久啊。
Yeah. Now the word beg means to ask for something like 求,
对，
right?
祈求。
Yeah. So he begged them. He's like, "Oh, Mom, Dad, please. Oh, come on. Oh, I've always wanted a snake,
我没
please."
办法接受哎，
Yeah.
好，
He begged them for a long time.
求了很久。
Yeah. But then Kyle says, "Now we have 3 dogs, a cat, 2 turtles, and a snake."
Can you imagine that？
Too much.
太多了吧？他们还是小孩哎。
Because you have to take care of all of those
没
animals.
错，
Dogs, you need to go out, take them out for walks. You need to feed them, water them, give them baths. Cats, you need to clean up their cat litter every day.
猫亲猫砂
And。you have to give them all attention. Turtles, you have to feed them and water them. You have to clean their tank.
对。
And a snake, you have to feed your snake live food.
对，要喂他们吃那种老鼠，你要买那
Yeah.
个老鼠来喂哦，我觉得有点可怕。
Yeah, some people think that's cool. I
我知道
I
他们
don't.
在实验室，他们会先把那个老鼠的头扭断，先让他们是 比较不会
I
那
heard
么
they even do frozen ones sometimes.
有
And it, so I don't know.
我不知道那个过程很复杂，而且
Yeah.
你又有 snake， 然后你有猫跟狗，这不是一件很可怕的事情
Too
吗？
many animals.
对啊，
Yeah.
他说他们家现在有什么3只狗、1只猫、2只乌龟跟1条蛇，哇，那家长太伟大了，我觉得。
Too many. So Brandy says, that's a full house.
哇 ，That's a full house， 就是座无虚席哦。本来在讲说歌剧院哦，那这 full house， 哇，那你们家不就是都满起来了吗？哈，这个什么都有这样子哦 ，full house 哦。
But now she says, I hope they all get along.
哎，对，他就说，那你们家很热闹哦 ，full house。那我希望他们呢，get along 就是处得很好。他们处得来吗？那些比如蛇跟猫
Yeah.
他们处得还好吗？蛇不会有一天就把它吃了吧？
Yeah. Well, we don't. The pig is, or the pig, the snake is probably still a little small. You guys have to know when you get a cute little snake that's this big, a few years down the line, that snake is going to be this big and like this big. They get huge.
And then they are snakes, and you don't know if they're emotionally attached to human
Yeah.
beings. 我不知道 snake 会不会因为你养它，它就爱你，还是它是想吃掉你？
它爱你啊，你
爱你在它肚子里的感觉，好香哦，
感觉好好吃哦。
尤其是同学养大蛇，说要注意，因为蛇它们还是有的时候还是会有攻击，就连狗都有了嘛，
Yeah.
对不对？所以要很小心。
So, but she says, I hope they all get along. And Kyle says, yeah, most of the time they do. But sometimes they fight a little.
怎么办
Who fights? Maybe the dogs and the
The
cats.
turtles.
The dogs and the cat. Maybe the turtles fight each other? But I can't imagine the cats like fighting the snake or that. Yeah.
哇，这很难想象，他们家太热闹了啦。他就说，对啊，大部分的时间是还可以的、相处的还不错、哦，但有时候会小小的打架一下，但这里很难想象到底是谁跟谁打架这样。
Cats and dogs.
应该是吧
Yeah, I don't know.
希望是啦。
Yeah.
好复杂。
So, okay. So sometimes they fight a little, right? She says most of the time they do, but sometimes they fight a little. I still enjoy it though. I still enjoy having them.
对，我还是很喜欢哦。你这 enjoy 可以翻成喜欢，我还是很喜欢就是养这些动物的这种感觉哦。
Yeah. What about you?
你呢？
Do you have any pets at home?
你家里有养什么宠物吗？
So do you have any pets? That's actually the best way to say that. Oh, do you have any pets? You don't have to say, do you raise any pets? And we never say, do you keep pets at home? I know they teach that. That's a very formal way to say it, and nobody says that.
对，因为养宠那个养用 keep 这个有点比较老旧一点的说法，大部分现在人都用 have
比较老旧也是不是正式一点？
正式一点的说法。
So do you have any pets? Not do you keep pets?
比较自然一点。
Yeah. Do you have any pets at home? And now Brandy says, oh, I have 4 hamsters, 2 guinea pigs, and 2 cats.
哦，他也养很多哎，他有4只仓鼠，仓鼠就比较小的那一种哦，然后2只天竺鼠，然后天竺鼠就是天竺鼠车大应该都很熟嘛，那种天竺鼠，然后还有2只猫，然后他把猫我也想不到猫跟老鼠
Hamsters and a cat.
对啊，好可怕哦，好像养一个食物链哦。
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, we are now looking at part 2 of our dialogue. So Brandy just said she has 4 hamsters and 2 guinea pigs and 2 cats. Wow, a lot.
很多。
So now Kyle says, do your cats ever try to hunt the smaller animals? See, hunt or hurt?
Hunt.
Yeah,
对啊，
hunt.
他在
Like 打猎, right?
这个问题好尴尬哦。
But it's a good question.
Right.
It's an honest
Kyle has
question.
a snake at home and he's asking this question.
The snake, I'm sure, does not
应该它有
It's kept separate from the
一
other
定
animals.
一定是的，一定是对。所以那个 Kyle 就很好奇，他就说：“那你的猫，因为你有猫，然后你有老鼠嘛，它会不会想要狩猎其他比较小的动物？这里就在讲他们家养的那些老鼠、仓鼠、天竺鼠啊，会不会被那个猫玩弄？因为猫很喜欢抓那种东西。”
Yeah. Well, that's their natural food.
对
Right? So Brandy says, I was worried about that. So I keep them in separate rooms.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, I was worried that would happen. So I keep them separate.
对，他就说：“我那个时候我也是过去式，我当时其实有点担心啦，所以我最后就决定说把它们放在不同的 separate， 这是形容词，我就放在不同的房间哦。对
Yeah, and that's probably good. And so Kyle says, oh, that's a good idea.
哦，这个是很好的这个想法跟
Keeping
做
them
法，
separate, that's a good idea.
真的。
Do you plan to have any more pets? Or here we could say, do you plan to get any more pets? You could also say that.
买或者是获得哦，他就说
Yeah.
那你有没有计划未来要养更多的宠物呢？不要了吧。
Yeah, but Brandy says, I'd like to get a rabbit.
哦，我也想要 would like to 就是想要，我蛮想养兔子的。
I would like to get a rabbit,
Oh.
but my mom says I already have enough animals to take care of. So,
对，
no.
我妈就说呢，我已经有够多的动物要照顾了，现在照顾不来了啦，然后再养一只兔子，然后那个食物也不一样啊，对不对？就有点麻烦哦。
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of work taking care of that many animals. So Kyle says, my mom says the same thing when I ask for more dogs.
他们两个真的很可爱。
Yeah.
如果是妈妈，我就疯掉。看我就说，我妈也讲了一样的事情哦。为什么他妈妈会讲这件事情呢？因为Kyle既然家里有3只狗，他还要再养。哇，那他们家很大。
Yeah. And maybe they don't mind taking care of lots of animals.
有的人很喜欢，像有的人很喜欢遛狗，那我就觉得遛狗是一件很累的事情。
Well, you also, I don't mind walking dogs. I love dogs. I love cats. I love animals. But that also to be very realistic and practical.
对，比如说你要
就是你要
上班上课，
要说 realistic and practical 是这样说是现实吗？
比较实际一点呢。
比较实际一点。That means you also have to clean up poop from 3 dogs
对，
and 2 cats.
然后你有时候很累，你还要去遛狗哦。
Yeah. And so it's a lot of work.
真的想清楚。
It is. So my mom also says you have enough animals to take care of
对，
when I ask for more dogs. But since my brother got a snake, maybe I'll ask about getting a lizard.
天哪，他脑筋动得很快，他就说 since 的话，这里是因为不是自从哦，因为呢，我哥哥，那这个 since 通常是理由是已知的，因为我们前面有说他哥哥有一条蛇嘛，那因为我哥哥买了一条蛇啊，所以或许我就问我妈妈说，我可不可以养蜥蜴？因为他们可能是一家亲吧，所以想说，那不能养狗，那说不定我可以养蜥蜴哦，跟蛇作伴是吗？
Just you can raise little mice for snake food. 这样感觉很残忍. Yeah. So many pets. And
太多了。
lizards actually require a lot of care, depending on where you are. Snakes do too.
对，
So these people love animals, right? They love animals. So he said, my brother got a snake, so I'm going to ask for a lizard. And now Brandy says, to be honest, that's not really my thing.
哦，那 my thing 是什么意思啊？
Not my thing
不是我的
means
东西，
that's
你
a
拿走。
nice way of saying I don't really like them. I don't like reptiles.
不喜欢那种爬虫类啦。
Yeah. That's not really my thing. This just means, oh, it's okay if you like it. I don't like that.
对，他说老实跟你说，什么什么 really not my thing， 就是说不是我的东西，也就是说，我真的不喜欢，我真的觉得蛮可怕的。对
Yeah. But 这是一种客套的
对，
Yeah.
比较不会那么直接，那么伤
Yeah.
人哦
It's。like, oh, 你怎么养蛇？
好可怕哦。
Yeah, it's
不是
it's
这样
just like,
milder， 比较客气一点。
我没那么喜欢
对。
那一类的。Yeah, that's not really my thing. I just prefer cute, fluffy animals.
对，因为他喜欢，因为 Brandy 养的东西都是什么仓鼠啊，毛很多的啊，然后猫咪啊这样子哦。
And she wants a rabbit.
哦，对 ，rabbit 也是毛很多的嘛。
Yeah.
那我跟你讲，清理毛是一件很可怕的事情，好多哦。我们家随便走路走一走都会有猫毛粘在脸上。对啊，很累。我们家走一只，对，他就说我就喜欢那种很可爱，然后 fluffy 就是毛蓬蓬的那种哈，毛茸茸的动物。
I kind of like the fluffy ones too, except rabbits and that I like. 我喜欢互动的, so that's why I love cats and dogs. And I love birds, but I don't want to take care of birds. I don't want a bird pooping on my shoulder.
哦，但是鸟好像也蛮多人喜欢养的，因为空间比较不用那么大，而且鸟很聪明，
Yeah,
它会学你讲话。
I like animals that I feel like there's a connection.
哦，他喜欢培养感情那一类的，所以蛇他不考虑，因为蛇太冷血了。
But Kyle says, fair enough.
Okay.
When we say fair enough, you can't just say 公平够了. Okay, 不能直接翻译, right? Fair enough means, okay, yeah, I can understand that.
那合理哈，中有时候就说你其实跟你们意见是不同的，但是你可以理解他想要讲的东西，虽然你的意见还是跟他不同，就是讲 fair enough。哦，好，你讲的也合理哦，也算对。
Every pet has its own charm, its own thing that makes you like it.
对，每一个动物都有他们自己的魅力哦 ，charm。
I guess we just like different kinds of pets.
对，我想哦，我们可能就是对宠物的这个口味、这个喜好比较不一样而已哦。
Yeah, and that's what I said in the beginning. I don't like snakes, but that's okay. Some people like them. We just won't live together.
But just make sure you take care of your pets when you have them.
If you're going to have pets, take good care of them.
Treat them
Love
well.
them.
Right.
You are their whole world.
没错。
Yeah.
好，
All
珍
right,
爱动物。
Yeah. That's all the time we have today. Bye-bye.
拜拜。